What would you do if I came out as gay?
Depends. Is it before marriage or after marriage?
Okay, let's say before marriage.
Okay, so if it's before marriage, then there are certain questions that I would ask you, starting with why do you even want to get married to me? Secondly, I really cherish monogamy in my relationship with my husband, so I want that bond to be there. I want that commitment to be there. So I would ask you if you can fulfill that. And then thirdly, there are certain rights that Islam gives me as a Muslim woman. I'd have to ask you, like, if you can fulfill my needs emotionally, physically, and mentally.
Okay, that's fair enough. Let's say I'm able to fulfill all of your needs. Would you still marry me?
Well, if you can fulfill all of those needs, then yes, I would still marry you because your companionship to me was the most important thing.
Okay, but let's say I came out to you right now. I said, Mubina, I'm gay. How would you react to that?
Well, I feel extremely betrayed.
How come? Why?
Because you're telling me after we're married. Like, I would hope you could
Okay.
tell me something like this before we get married so that I'm mentally prepared as to like how I would have to approach the situation. It would be different if you didn't tell me, and now I'd feel betrayed. And no matter if you're Muslim, if you're any other religion, or if you don't have a religion, I would hope that if you're with somebody, that somebody can tell you what their sexuality is early on in the relationship versus after, because then you'll just feel betrayed. Like, you can't even trust me enough to tell me that you have that part of your life. Like, I would
Exactly.
want that, from my partner. Now I have a question for you.
Yes.
What would you do if that happened with me?
Okay, so a few points to make here. First of all, the Islamic courtship is there for a reason. That's where we can ask those questions before marriage. So if you told me after the marriage, like you, I would also feel betrayed. I'm like, why did you keep that from me? You could have shared that with me before. Now, a couple other points to mention is that, to me, if there's no attraction or desire in that relationship, you're just marrying me as a companion. It almost seems like I'm marrying like a best friend or a
But
friend.
I'm not even attracted to you right now.
What? You're not? Why? What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Let's say you're not attracted to me for real.
But I'm
though.
not.
Okay, let's say for sake you are not attracted to me, okay? You don't like me, then it's gonna feel like a friendship. And then what if I want kids and you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not into you like that, I can't really give you that? After we get married, that would be like really, I don't know how I would deal with that. I'd be really upset with that though, honestly. But now we have a question for you guys. If you were married to someone, after marriage, they come out to you and they say they're gay and they're attracted to the same sex, how would you react in that situation? Let us know.